Dude, we got a ton of badass legendary champs on this account, man, but you might be surprised to learn that like 5 of them rise above the rest and are by far my most used legendaries that made a massive impact on my account when I first got them, and I still use them to this day. And no, sadly, Yannicka has not made the list. What is up, guys? These are the 5 legendary champs that are just absolute game changers, godsends on my main account. Dude, it's crazy, man. Warmaster Thorian doesn't make the list. Ninja doesn't make the list. The first champ that's actually gonna make the list is not King Garog. Before we get to the list, man, if you're looking to start off a new Raid Shadow Legends account, man, with the best start possible, make sure you use my promo link, man, which is always down below at the top of the video description box. You can grab yourself Elnaril as your free start legendary. Whole bunch of epic champions, man, as you level that account on up. And this is the best stat you can possibly get, man. Just make sure that you're signed out of Plarium Player on your PC. Click on the link down below, man. Use the webpage that pops on up to make your new account, man. And you'll grab Elnaril in your inbox as your starter legendary as soon as you're done with the tutorial. That's how you know that that has gone and worked. Okay, the real first pick now. You know what, man? It's crazy as hell, but I never imagined that this champion was going to make as big of a splash as he did on my account. I feel like he's almost not talked about enough. Thor is unbelievable. What a goddamn champ this is, man. He just does everything. The son of a gun brings a double hit at A1, right? With each hit having a chance to decrease target's 10 meter by 10%. 100% land rate, by the way. Just very nice to have. Multiple areas of the game, Spider, Finite, that kind of deal. His A2 is an attack all enemy skills, which pierces through block damage and unkillable buffs. I can't tell you how many times this has just slapped the taste out of people's mouth in Arena, things like Tag Arena and stuff, where I still use Thor all the time. It's great. This thing hits like an absolute truck. He's got another attack all enemies on the A3 where he self-buffs with all of the juicy stuff, increase attack, increase crit damage before smacking on in, with a 100% land rate, decrease speed debuff, by the way. Amazing against like all wave content as a result. Amazing into Hydra, because not only is he dealing unreal damage, but he's bringing a very important debuff to the table as well. And then on the passive, like, it gets even better. Every 10 smacks that Thor lands with any of his skills builds him Thunder stacks, which increases his crit damage, stacking up to 30%. And once he reaches 10 stacks, he unleashes just another huge AoE attack with a chance to stun enemies as well, which is incredible for damage into Hydra. It's an incredible into waves of enemies as well. Thor's just a bloody all-star, man. I don't know what to tell you. And as it happens, throw him into Hydra, and yeah, his damage modifiers really do stack up as well, man. He's just such a high-quality champ in so many areas of the game. Use the crap out of him. Ever since I got him, I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. And the best part about Thor, man, he's testament to how good some fusion champions can be, right? He's a fusion. Basically, everybody could have got their hands on Thor. And oh my god, as you can see, his passive going off there, man, stacking off some extra attacks right there. Yeah, he's just an absolute beast, man. Love the guy. Next most commonly used champion on my account, man, is got to be Estrid Dreamsong. Another fusion champion, right? Another fantastic fusion champion. For Estrid, I feel like I still to this day basically use it everywhere. I use her in Tag Arena all the time. She's my backup speed aura lead when I'm not able to pick Abada in live arena. She brings absolutely incredible wave control in all wave content, all PvE content, Spider, all of that kind of stuff, wherever you need it with her A2, right, which is an attack all enemies 3-turn cooldown, 100% chance of blitzing decreased speed, strong version, and weaken debuff for a couple of turns. Also decrease 10 meter of enemies by 15%. Enough said, right? Insane wave control on the skill, and then she brings all of the 10 meter boost action as well on her A3, increase speed, increase attack, 10 meter fill, grants an extra 10. Bro, like, her ability to control waves is unreal, and yes, she's got that backup use as well into Arena, and because she's bringing decreased speed and weaken at the same skill, she's just solid into Hydra too. She's a fantastic support champion to bring into Hydra. Also brings some healing as well, by the way. On a passive here, it's 110 cooldown. Whenever this champion or an ally has their 10 meter increased, heal all allies based on their max HP. The percentage value of the heal is equal to half of the 10 meter increase. So just every single time she uses her own A3, that's like a 7.5% team-wide heal just for nothing. Get like another 10 meter booster support champion on your Hydra team. That can be triggering the passive as well. And she can actually get a pretty good amount of healing done. She's also got the added versatility in Hydra as well, of being able to be equipped in a Kest set if you want to go down that route, because she's getting off this A2 so often with all the extra turns and stuff. She can be applying Hex debuff as well, and so yeah, just another all-star champ. I think a champion that people looked at and thought, I mean, we've already got Abada. Do we really need Estrid Dreamsong when the fusion came about? And then people got to playtest with Estrid and were like, oh my god, she's a queen everywhere. Like, she's insane. Talk about a champ that you're just going to use everywhere in the game as well, man. It's the versatility and overall strength of these legendaries that makes them so integral to the power of my account. That said though, I'd be a damn fool if I didn't include Abada on this list as well, man. Of course, everybody can get access to Abada. It takes people between, I don't know what, like 4 and 7 months or whatever. It depends how actively you're playing, get your Abada missions done, but everybody's going to get a fantastic champion. Didn't make as big of a splash at my account as Estrid did, but she doesn't have to. She's an absolute staple in Arena, Live Arena, Tag Arena, Classic Arena. Not so much in PvE content, but because she brings such a powerful revive as well. Faction Wars, basically everybody's going to get permanent use out of Abada and even more use out of Abada very soon with hard mode Faction Wars as well. Yeah, and it's just the 30% ally speed aura in arena battles that's really doing it, you know. She does bring the increased attack as well, of course, on the 3-turn cooldown, and a 30% 10 meter fill on this A3. Just the absolute staple of Go First Arena teams, and so, yeah. She's an absolute monster. I don't think I really have to say too much more about Abada, man. She's obviously great, and she, I think, deserves a spot on this list. Game changer number 4, and this has got to be the biggest game changer on my account. I think that this champion actually just straight up changed everything and just took my entire account to a whole other level. It is, of course, the beating heart of my account. Another fusion champion, which is kind of crazy, right? That we've had 3 fusion champions so far in this list, but Volkeeper Wixwell is just game-breakingly awesome. And this is even after he was nerfed and things like the Yannicka Wixwell combo that people were abusing in Hydra for a while. Doesn't matter. He's still unbelievable because he simply enables the best Demon Lord clan boss team in the game, and he does it basically single-handedly, given that the rest of the team can be a bunch of campaign farmable and like very easy to get rare champions. You know, Wixwell is the only champ that's actually required for the Demon Lord Wixwell clan boss team, and it is the best team in the game by a lot. Clan boss team is really all about combining his A3 and his A2 with a bunch of other red champ mechanics to get the team up and running. But on his A3, it's an increased defense buff, it's a shield buff. The shield value is proportional to this champion's defense, so he places a big old shield. Big whoop, whatever, you know. The A2, attack all enemies, places decreased attack debuff, strong version on all enemies as well. This is just lovely for basically old content in the game. Fantastic stuff. Then increases the value of all shields on all allies. The value of each shield is increased proportional to the number of buffs which had their duration increased. Okay. That's where the Infinity Wixwell team is going to come into play. We can just show that in action real quick. I've already thrown my keys into Ultra. You know what, we'll just short on Ultra Nightmare anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and just let the team manual out just a little bit, just in case somehow, if you're not aware of how this team works, the shields all go on up. Then you have a bunch of champions on the team, usually a Hellborn Sprite and a campaign farmable Valerie. I'm using Androck in this team, but it can be the campaign farmable rare Valerie. You have those champs on the team, and you have those guys also increase your buff durations so that the Wixwell shields never ever fall off. And Wixwell just keeps on making the shields stronger and stronger and stronger, and you get your Wixwell moving so fast that he's actually able to boost the health of your shields quicker than the Demon Lord can damage them down. And because the shields never expire, they just grow infinitely, right? And yeah, you will just hit like 10 limit count on Demon Lord using this team. To be honest, I think that we've probably already seen enough. I've got my Wixwell built in a reflex set as well for running him in this team, just so that he gets like a cooldown reset every now and again and can spam his A2 even more often and just get the shields ramped up nice and quick. It's just like an extra security blanket, I suppose, to make sure that the team doesn't fail, but the shields are already growing out of control. You can see how it works. It's absolutely insane. Now, another area of the game where Wixwell is absolutely unreal is actually Magma Dragon. Basically trivializes this boss in Doom Tower. He lands the decreased attack against the boss, which is great. It's like a required debuff to bring most of the time for most teams. But of course, he's got a double hitter A1 as well, which he's about to counterattack with right now. That's just got like a mega high land rate provoke on a double hitter A1 as well. And because he's always buffing himself with counterattack because of his passive, he just permanently has the boss provoked forever. Now, I do also run an Archer Queen on this team as well, just in case like the provoke fails to land from the Wixwell for whatever reason. I just get super unlucky or something, just to guarantee that it's going to be a kill. But this is the team. It's just another boss that he trivializes. I don't know, dude. I feel like if there's one champion I could pick in this entire game that I could get as a starter legendary champion, Plarium would never do this. It would never give Wixwell away as your starter legendary champ with like a promo link or promo code or something. But man, if I could pick one, oh yo 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 yo, it would be Wixwell. The guy's just unbelievable. He's the engine of my account, as I say, for getting my hands on all of those Ultra Nightmare Clan boss rewards, all of those goddamn secret shards, all those goddamn legendary tomes, all those gosh darn epic tomes, all those, man, it's just nuts what he provides for the account. And as someone who's trying to say gosh darn a little bit less, I gotta work on that, man. I gotta stop with all that goddamn action, you know? Anyways, man, next champ, Odin Fairfather. This guy, kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, to be honest, when it comes to accessibility. This guy was extremely hard to get. Extremely hard to get our hands on. Of course, Void Legendary, super hard to get to this day. Nothing like any of the fusions or the free champs and stuff that we've covered so far, but this guy's splash, this guy's impact that he's made, particularly for like Live Arena and getting to gold rank in Live Arena and just clapping cheeks in Classic. And man, I used the crap out of Odin in the recent Pinpoint dungeon, you know, the event dungeon. While that was live, he was part of my team there as well. The guy's just nuts. Like, when it just comes to raw power for a champ, I think this guy might be him. He might be the main character of my account, man. His passive, nuts. Okay, I didn't realize just how good this thing was going to be, man. But this passive, every 9 turns, enemy turns or your turns, by the way, every 9 total turns, place block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn and applies buff spread, taking all buffs from Odin and placing them on all allies. Bro, when you realize how many extra turn effects and stuff there are in Arena and in Live Arena and stuff, you know, and how quickly you can get this passive to trigger in things like Live Arena, and you just get that huge block damage buff up across your entire team, and it triggers all the bloody time. It's refreshing all the time. It's so easy to get it to trigger. It's just nuts, right? Combine that with the fact that he brings a buff peel on his A2, 100% land rate decreased defense, and 100% land rate stun on his A2. Crazy, just seizes control of a wave of enemies instantly, Live Arena or PvE. And then on his A, I'm not going to read all this. All you need to know about his A3 is it's a 3-turn cooldown smack where it just hits like 100k damage. No problem, you know. And I don't have that much crit damage on my Odin, by the way. I've only got him built like 160% crit damage. Not that much, because it scales based on enemy max HP, because it just hits so hard because of how the skill works. It's still just kind of a one-shot most of the time in PvP, you know, and it also steals all buffs from the target as well before you attack in, and so it's crazy, man. It's just insane, and his aura's nuts too. I didn't even touch on that either. Increase Void ally speed in all arena battles by 40%. Yeah, if there's an Arbiter on your team, which there probably is going to be in Live Arena, it's just a pretty good aura. It's a pretty good aura to have, right? Yeah, Odin is unbelievable. He's absolutely worth a mention on this list. And while that does take us to 5 champions total, probably the 5 most powerful champs on the account, I gotta shout out one Mo. Man. Can you tell who it's gonna... Do you know what's gonna be? Boom. Could it be anybody else other than Archer Queen, who I don't often cover in videos, don't often talk about in videos. I know she's one of those exclusive champs you either got or you didn't way back in the day, and she's just impossible to get in the game now. She might be impossible to get forever. Like, she was like an exclusive champ during the Monster Hunter collaboration that, well, Raid and Monster Hunter did quite a while ago now, like over a year ago, I think, actually. This is the first legendary champion I ever got on my account. The first legendary champion I ever got on my account was Archer Queen, bro. Because there was a champion training tournament back in the day, and because my account was like account level 40, I was in a tournament group with a bunch of noobs, and I was a noob myself, but I was, you know what, I'm going to win this legendary, man. I'm going to blast this tournament. No one else even tried to get her. I won the tournament easily, and just got Archer Queen purely from luck. Purely because I was entered into the tournament as a brand new player with a bunch of other brand new players who had no idea what the hell they were doing. And so I got Archer Queen. I didn't even realize how good she was, man. I was like, oh, okay, cool, my first legendary, man. I hope that she's decent, you know? Little did I know, she's like one of the best legendaries in the game. She's insane. Like, she's in a lot of people's like top 10, top 15 lists of just best legendaries in the game. All kinds of healing on her passive anytime she attacks into a hexed target. All kinds of 10 meter fill. I think it's like when her A2 fails to land the stun or something. Okay, yeah, so A2 is like an AoE attack all enemies, place stun debuff on enemies, but if you can't stun those enemies, it will place decreased speed instead, right? So if you're attacking into a boss, it will place decreased speed instead, which is amazing into Hydra, given that she brings Hex and Provoke, 210 bloody duration Provoke, by the way, against bosses on this A3. Just mental. Makes all wave content extremely easy. She's a provoker, hex debuffer, and decrease speeder, and healer, all at the same time into Hydra. She's just, man, people don't call her the Ash Queen for nothing. She's got to be thrown on the list as an honorable mention. I just kind of wanted to talk about her a little bit, man, because I don't often give myself leave to do so, you know. I feel a little bit bad, given how exclusive she is, to even bring her up on a list like this, but... Oi. Hope you guys will indulge me. And there you have it, man. Every other champ, I can't believe Physics didn't make the list. But by the time I got Physics, I just find out I just didn't really need it that much anymore. Some great champions on this account, man. Some fantastic champions on this account that I just haven't covered, that I just haven't touched on, that are all amazing, but that ultimately, I could still farm Clan Boss, I could still be farming Hydra, I could still be clearing all the dungeons without them, you know? The champs I've covered on this list are the real MVPs of my main account, man, and it is some absolutely timeless legends. And so now I throw it over to you guys, man. If you had to pick like just a handful of champs on your account, right, legendaries or otherwise, that are just absolute, game changers, right? They just make your account tick. I'd love to know what those are, man. It really helps people figure out what champions are worth building on their own accounts as well, what champions are worth getting hyped about if they pull them from shards, like beginner players, you know. There are a lot of champions to learn in Raid, man, so videos like this, I hope, are helpful to give some perspective on some of the better champs in the game for any newer players watching as well. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy this one, man. If you did, make sure to like on the video and all of that good stuff. And while you're down there, make sure that if you're ever looking to start off a new raid account, that you use my beginner promo link, which you can find down below at the top of the video description box, man. Grab yourself Elnaril as your free starter legendary champ, HP burns, poisons, all of that good snot, man, to bring into Demon Lord Clan Boss, bunch of epics as well, as you level up your account. From that promo link, man, best possible way to start a new raid account. Thanks for watching, and I am going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.